So I am going to show you my haul from today. You can see one of the things right now. I got the bassinet for my city, verse stroller. I've taken it completely apart and washed it. The lady that I got it from said she washed it, but I just did it anyways because I've had people say they wash stuff and it doesn't look like it. But this looks like it's never been used. The lady said that she absolutely loved this bassinet for her stroller, but her baby just got too big for it and they're military and moving soon. So her husband said, just get rid of it. So I got it for a steal of a price. Like, I still cannot believe how little I paid for it, actually. But I am loving it. Got little Skylar in here. I know the lighting's not best because it's late. But it's got this nice, super nice sunshade that also has an extender. So you can shade baby a little more. It also has, come around this area. I love this feature. You can unzip this one section and you flip it up and it makes a mesh, or it's a mesh breathable fabric, so that, you know, if you're going on a stroll, you want the wind to come in and it's a nice breeze, or it's hot out, to have it more ventilated for baby. Or you can zip baby in if you want to shade baby more. Where is it? Also, pop this back in. Is it on this side? There is a tag. It must be on the other side. Yep, right here. This is also UV up to 50. So, oops, my mommy hook fell. So it also makes it very nice to, or it shades baby, plus it keeps UV rays away from baby, or UV ray away from baby. I love this. There's this little foot muff. You can easily take it off. This Velcro's on. You can have it down this way. If you want to have it up a little bit. Oh, how did I do that last time? You can pop it up. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to sit you guys down for a second. Okay. You're just going to see gray for a second, or black. So you need two hands to do this. But you can have it so that it's snapped this way. So you've got a little bit of shade, like if the sun's coming in. Or you can go up to full of shade. So I'll put this on and I'll pop that extender out and show you. I'm not going to fully snap it because I'm going to take it off in a second. So I'm just going to put them in the little loops, then you just snap it. And you can pop this out. So like you can keep baby totally shaded if you need to. And then if you want like the air ventilation, you can open up the back. So like if the sun's coming in this direction, you can block out all the sun, but then you can still open up that mesh area and make it more breathable. So like the air would come in and then go out. But I'm going to take this off for a second. Like I said, it just Velcros in. And I'm going to take Skylar out for a second. So I'm going to take and put you guys down. I had him in here because the cats kept trying to get in here. So anyways, this is like a super, super soft, like faux suede material. So is the padding in here. And look at how thick this padding is. It is super nice and thick. And this is just a cover on the foam. There's also some holes up by where the head would be to make it more breathable. Underneath the bassinet, there's an area, as well as in the, right here. If I can get under here. Okay. So right here also is an area that you open up. And you probably can't see that, but you can see it dangling down. But there's a mesh right here, and in the plastic itself, there's some holes to make it more breathable so baby doesn't sweat as bad in there. The pad actually, like my finger right now is in one of the holes. You can kind of feel around and feel the holes in the pad. Okay, I'm also going to put this down. I can never get that button. The only thing that I don't like is the button for the sunshade part is really hard, but I get why it is, because it needs to be not easily collapsed, because it also is a carry handle. I'm going to take this out and I can show you the area underneath, because this bassinet also collapses. So here's the holes, and then like I said, underneath you can unvelcro, and here's the mesh area. Over here you can kind of see it under there. So it does pretty good ventilation. It also comes further down, not just where the mesh is, so that the air can come up and kind of disperse. Here is where you collapse it. There's one here. And here's the other one. I can get it to pull. Last time I had trouble. There we go. So as you can see, it folds down. It doesn't fold down exactly flat, and it's kind of looking wonky right now because I still have it in here. It folds a little bit flatter when you don't have it attached to the stroller. So I'm going to push it back in together, put it back together, but yeah, super easy to do that. You just pop these back in place and then pull this back over. I mean, it makes it very nice, because one thing I love about Baby Jogger is they seriously thought about washing everything with their stroller systems, or in like this bassinet. Like all of this comes out. And then other nice thing is you can buy stands. I have one. I actually bought it and I was going to sell it for these stroller bassinets. That it's like a rocking stand. You could use it for a Moses basket as well. But it's a little stand that this can sit on. So like if we, you know, in our living room, we don't want to have a pack and play out here. We don't have room for a pack and play. We just want a little bassinet. Or if we're going to travel, you know, we can use this bassinet. I'm hoping to find like a collapsible stand for it for like traveling, especially when number 3 is little. When we finally have number 3. But I love this. Like I said, I got it for a steal. I still have the seat sitting right here. You can kind of see it over there. Got the car seat here. Oh, and I got it for a steal because the lady thought she lost the adapters to it. And when I went to pick it up today, I'm like, so I think I've read online that it uses the Britax adapters. And she goes, yeah, it does. She goes, but actually I found them this morning. Well, as you see, I still have the Britax adapters on. So here are the adapters that are one of them that came with it. They snap in like this and they kind of move. They've got like this little L shape. So they kind of move the bassinet forward a little bit. And personally, I didn't like that. It also kind of had the bassinet a little bit lower. And I mean, the bassinet seems very sturdy with this. And I saw people that did reviews say that they actually just use the Britax ones with it instead of those. But the thing is when it moved it forward, it pushed this parent part, or the parent console, like smushed it like this, because it pushed it that far forward. So it basically made this non-usable. But I can pop this. With using the Britax ones, it actually, I like it better because first of all, it brings the baby up a little higher to me. And this is actually a comfortable, for even me being short, this is a very comfortable height for me. Even I can see fine over it when the hood is up, pushing it. So, you know, if you got too close to the front, maybe you might get a little bump, but it's not uncomfortable height. In fact, I like this height. I felt that the other ones were a little too low. But the thing is those adapters, when I used them with, I tried it with the Britax seat. I actually like those adapters better with the Britax seat, because the thing that I had complaints about these is they brought the seat up too high to me. And that makes the seat a little bit lower, and it moves it a little bit closer, and it fits nicely in them. So I'm going to keep those, I'm going to keep both sets of adapters. And I have my Graco adapters as well, but I'm going to keep both sets of adapters because A, if I ever sell this, I have the adapters that go with it. B, I like them better for the car seat, and I like the Britax ones better for this. So yeah, I am loving this so far. Honestly, if the space in the hotel wouldn't be a concern, how am I going to do this? That. I kind of sit you guys cockeyed because you're going to move a little bit. If the space in the hotel wouldn't be a concern, I honestly would... Let me put Skylar back in. I honestly would be taking this. I just feel, yeah, the frame is still the same. I just feel this feels to be a little more bulky for the meetup. It feels a little bit on the bulky side compared to the seat, as well as to fold it up. I have to take this completely off, and then I have to take it. There's more steps to do to fold this down than there is to do the actual seat. But truthfully, because Heather, Crystal, and I, we're all sharing a hotel room to save on money for other fun activities. But we're sharing a hotel room as well as it's to kind of save on money and just to like be together, because that was one of our only complaints about the last meetup is in the hotel, like we were all spread out, and it was almost like you didn't know whose room to go in, and you almost felt like am I overstaying? Like, do I leave? Does she want to go to bed? And then if it was in your room, it's like, you're getting tired? Do you want to be rude and say, okay, you need to leave now, blah, blah, blah. So we just figured it was a good idea to stay together. But that being said, I'm going to have my stroller, Crystal's going to have her stroller, and Heather's going to have her stroller. And while Crystal's stroller I know is pretty small, and this one I can fold up to be small, if Heather's bringing the stroller that I know she's bringing, it's a full-size Graco stroller, so it's pretty bulky. And yeah, having even the 3 strollers folded up, it's going to be, okay, where do we put them? So I just figure I'm going to leave the bassinet at home, take the seat. I even at one point questioned taking the car seat, but I'm like, no, I'm not even going to screw with that. I'm just going to take the seat, take the frame, obviously the frame, and that's what I'll do. Oh, and I forgot to show this. So I literally unscrewed the post from the spot for the shade. As I was putting it back on, I realized, like I said earlier, Baby Jogger thinks of everything. Here is the zipper to unzip. Here's, pop it out. You can kind of see the zipper here. You can unzip this to take it completely off and wash it. Like, I literally did it the hard way because I'm so used to having to take all strollers apart. And like the seat, when I took the seat apart to wash it, like, seriously, Baby Jogger thought of everything. And like the last couple Graco strollers I've had, there's no way to take them fully apart to wash the seats. That Beanie you couldn't take apart. It's just like they make these baby products, and like, what if a kid gets sick in them? Like, we literally just have my son throw up all over his car seat, and I literally now have to order a new harness for it because I cannot get the vomit off of it, and you're not supposed to wash the harness. But like some of these manufacturers, it's like if a child has projectile reflux, if they have a blowout, like literally you just surface, like you take a few baby wipes and hope that gets it out. I mean, that's disgusting in itself. So I love that Baby Jogger thinks of everything. And, you know, all their items you can take apart and wash. The only thing that you can't wash is this part. But in reality, the baby's not coming in contact with that part, because the liner comes out, the mattress has a sheet on it that you take off, and there's actually a protective, breathable, it's, what did she say, it's waterproof, like it won't absorb into the foam, but it's still breathable material. So yeah, I love that. And the other two things that I picked up that are baby related, I got some stuff for my kids, are, for this haul, is I did buy these pacifiers from the video. They are the Little London Tommy Tippy set. They were $3.99, and I liked this one. It's got Saturn and some rockets on it, and it's white with the rockets and stuff in navy blue. And the other pacifier is like a light blue with stars. And hopefully I can make this. And the other thing I got was this Born Free Breeze glass bottle. I just thought it was like an unusual shape. Let me look at that thing. I thought it was a weird shape. It was only $2.99. But yeah, Crystal and I were talking about this. I don't use my bottles very often. She said she didn't use her bottles very often. I don't use them either. But I just like to kind of collect unusual bottles. So, like I said, it's just this kind of unusual shape. I won't modify the nipple. I haven't modified any of my nipples on bottles since I got that stainless steel one. So yeah, this is my haul. Obviously the bassinet, and then these pacifiers, and this bottle. That's all I got for my vinyl babies today. My flesh babies got a lot more than that. So I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.